If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video with Team of the Year dropping tomorrow and EA adding some new images to the splash screen as you load into Ultimate Team. I thought it'd be a good idea to go back and look at some of the older Team of the Year cards in what could potentially be Team of the Year flashback cards coming to SBC starting tomorrow. Manuel Neuer is up first. Now, he featured in quite a few Team of the Years, but going all the way back as far as FIFA 15, he had a 96 rated card. Now, I don't think EA are going to give flashback cards that are equal to what previous cards have been, although there are a few players within this predictions or speculation, I should say, that are very similar. There is one in particular that's a carbon copy. I've literally just copied the stats. In fact, there are two, one of which is up next. But Manuel Neuer is a player that I don't expect to get many special cards this year, and a nice flashback card could potentially bring him up to par with some of the keepers that are available right now, and give you an option in terms of different squads. As will Marcelo. Now, this is, again, a carbon copy of, I forget which year this was, FIFA 16. This is the exact card, well, with a couple of stats changed here and there actually. The pace is 86 instead of 89, and I think everything else is basically the same. Yeah, everything else is exactly the same. Apart from the pace being 86 instead of 89, this is Marcelo's FIFA 16 Team of the Year card, would you believe? Not that great, in fairness. There are quite a few cards from that year, including Sergio Ramos and even Paul Pogba, that are below 94 rated, which obviously last year was the bare minimum anyone would have had. But again, it'll give you a different option at left back. Moving on to Thiago Silva. This is one that I'm sure many people won't really care about. He's had a Player of the Month card already this year, which not many people use. I've never come up against it. Maybe you're the anomaly, but again, he had a Team of the Year card in FIFA 16. I think he had one. Yeah, he did. He had one in FIFA 15 as well. Probably going back even further than that. Who knows? But I think this is almost a carbon copy of the FIFA 15 card. So the pace is a little bit off. The shooting is the same. The passing is basically the same. The dribbling's the same. And I've got one less on defensive capability and two less on physical. But again, it's a good card. It'll give you some more option. Links to Marcelo as well if you're interested. Moving on to Bonucci. I forgot this guy even got given a Team of the Year card. We have to go back to FIFA. Where is it? Okay, I'm struggling to find it. Is it FIFA 18? Yeah, FIFA 18. He got given a 96 rated Team of the Year card. Crazy. Obviously, I wasn't going to replicate that like for like because that's just crazy. Like these flashback cards I think are going to be similar to what their Team of the Year cards were, but I don't think they'll be... I mean, I'm saying that, right, as if Team of the Year flashback cards are actually going to exist. I would imagine EA will be very boring and just do random flashbacks to players that for like scoring a goal, you know, or what like with the left foot or something really random. Up next is David Luiz, and this is again another carbon copy of, believe it or not, a player that had a Team of the Year card back in FIFA 15 when he played for PSG. That was 89 rated, and this is, I'm just looking, I think this could be the only card. Yeah, this is the only card in the entire video that I have copied like for like. Marcelo was similar, but this is every single stat exactly how it was. In my opinion, that is a little bit off in a few places, such as passing and whatnot, but would still be really good to have. It would give you I think that would be a really good card, actually, but it would give you, again, and yet another option for defenders, because there's so many people that use the same defenders. It gets very boring, myself included, really, but this would be different once more. As I was saying, as we move into Rafael Varane, who would, by the way, be the most expensive SBC I think we've ever seen, because this card would be so meta. But I don't necessarily think EA are going to do flashback Team of the Year, but it would make sense for them to go back through previous Team of the Years for players who are still playing the game, to pick them out and to give them flashback cards. There are several players within the Team of the Year player pool that have been given them throughout the years as well, that, in my opinion, should maybe get one, but they've already had special cards in one way or another this year, whether it be Futmas or Scream or whatever, so I don't think they'll do it twice. But that is Rafael Varane's card, insane pace, going back through a previous Team of the Year. Moving on to a player who is very consistent throughout Team of the Year, and that is Iniesta. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if EA didn't do this, and I'm not expecting a full flashback team. I may be expecting 3, 4 at the very most. So these are just options. They're not necessarily the full squad. But Iniesta got one in FIFA 15. He got one in FIFA 16. He was there in 17. And that's when he dropped off, because I think that's when he left Barca. But for those 3 FIFAs alone, he featured. And again, this is a very similar card to that of the, I think maybe the FIFA... What one is this similar to? I think this is similar to the FIFA 17. So the pace is basically the same, and so on and so forth. Big boy player up next in Paul Pogba. Now this is going to be interesting, because again, FIFA 18 I think is where we had to go back to get this. Was it 18? No, it wasn't 18. Was it 17? Was it 16? It was FIFA 16 when he played for Juve. He had a 93 rated card. I could have gone and given him a 93. The problem with that though is that they gave him some insane stats. I mean, his dribbling was 93, his physical was 94. His pace is 84, but I've decreased that slightly. I think we could get a Paul Pogba card, because it's highly unlikely he's going to do much this season. You know, he keeps getting quote-unquote injured. Likelihood is that he's going to make the move, and that's why he's quote-unquote injured. But it'd be nice to see it, but again, it would be super, super expensive. And finally, for the what I would class as potential, there are a couple left. You know, there's 4 players left after this, but there are reasons why I don't think they're going to get it. Well, reasons why 2 of them definitely won't get it, and then there are another 2 curveballs, shall we say. Suarez, though, this would be a great card, because he's featured in quite a few Team of the Years. We have to go back to FIFA 17 for the first time he sort of popped up. Then he drifted away. And in fact, he's only popped up in 1 Team of the Year. Oh, then again, I don't have the FIFA 19 Team of the Year in front of me. Oh no, I do. I'm lying. Yeah, he wasn't in there either. So yeah, he's only popped up in 1 Team of the Year. That surprised me. I don't know why. I thought he was in more. But either way, this is a nowhere near as good as, but a shadow of the FIFA 17 Team of the Year card. He was 98 rated that year, but I've boosted his pace tremendously, so that would be a desirable card. Cards I don't think are going to get it, but have been nominated this year. There are 2. They could go for this, and they could go, right, the players who didn't get it, we'll give them a flashback to when they had them. So Kante, for instance, featured in a few Team of the Years. Where's the most recent one? So he was in FIFA 18's Team of the Year. I think he was in FIFA 19's Team of the Year. Was there another mention for him somewhere? I think that was probably about it, really. Yeah, but okay, so he's been in 2, at least 2, and he's been nominated again this year. I don't think he's going to get it this year, incidentally, and he already has a live item. So I genuinely can't see them giving him a flashback card. I'd love to see it. It would be great in my team, but I just can't see it happening. Luka Modric is, again, another player that I think will miss out this year. If he gets it, then that's awesome. But if he does miss out, I genuinely can't see him getting a flashback card, like a Team of the Year representative flashback card, because he was given a Futmas card this year. So he has a 91 rated Futmas card. Does he have a 90? No, a 92 rated Futmas card. My bad. I own that and I didn't even know the rating of it. So, yeah, he's got a 92 rated Futmas card. So, for that reason, I don't think they'll give him yet another SBC card. Do you know what I mean? It'd be nice to see it, though, because, again, this guy features in so many Team of the Years. I mean, we're talking 16, we're talking 17, I think he was in 18 as well, and he was in, was he in 19 as well? Vrsaljko is the next player on my list here. So these are from the FIFA 19 nominees. So Vrsaljko got given a nominee card, but then he got given a nominee SBC, which was basically exactly the same as this card here. Massive pace boost, very usable 87 right back. I don't think it'd be super expensive, but it would be enough to make you sort of think, oh, should I do this? Again, it gives you another option at right back. And my player, my boy, Gareth Bale, got given a Team of the Year nominee SBC last year that was unbelievably expensive the first time it came out. It was well over $1 million. And then the second time it came out, I got it done relatively cheap, and I never looked back because he fit the meta last year so well. I would love to see him get a flashback card. This is, again, like an echo or a shadow of what that Team of the Year nominee card was. If I gave it, it was 92 rated and had some insane stats like 97 pace, 93 finishing and so on. If I did that, then it would be essentially a Team of the Year card. But it would not surprise me to see that. One more player actually that I forgot to mention, David Silva. Now he got given a Team of the Year nominee card in FIFA 19. It was 93 rated. I've not quite gone that crazy. And I've not necessarily copied the stats either. Again, it's more of an echo. But I've massively boosted the pace, and we've given him a fairly decent physical boost in there as well. But 93 passing, 93 dribbling. Looks like a really good card. I think he was nominated this year as well. So, seeing as how this is his final season at Man City, they could do this. Or, if they know that, if EA have got half a brain, they could just wait and do an end of an era card at the very end of FIFA 20 in May, basically, just around Team of the Season time. But we'll have to wait and see. That, though, brings us to the end of this flashback prediction. Now, it's not necessarily a flashback prediction for the rest of FIFA. I might even do one of them going forward. But this is a Team of the Year themed flashback episode, and we could expect to see some of these throughout the Team of the Year promo. Although, on the other hand, it wouldn't surprise me if EA completely ignored the Team of the Year for flashback cards and just did some random players. Either way, we'll have to wait and see. If you've enjoyed it, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the chat video, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.